Here is the scenario. We understand that we have about 46% of the pledged delegates. In order to get 50%, we're going to have to do very, very, very well.
Senator Sanders has every right to finish off his campaign however he chooses. I do think there will then be the obvious need for us to unify the party. I faced the same challenge in 2008. I will certainly do my part, reaching out to Senator Sanders, reaching out to his supporters, and I expect him to do his. And he said about a week ago he was going to spend 7 days a week trying to defeat Donald Trump. And I believe that's the case. I have 3 million more votes. In the case of Senator Obama and myself, it was neck and neck in the popular vote.
She is not 3 million votes ahead of us. They have conveniently forgotten the states that have caucuses where we won overwhelmingly.
It was much closer between then Senator Obama and myself in 2008. I actually won 9 of the last 12 contests in 2008, including Kentucky, West Virginia, Indiana, other states. And I wanted to make it clear that I know what this feels like, having lived through it.
If you look at virtually all of the polls done in the last 6-7 weeks, in every one of them, nationally polls and statewide polls, we defeat Donald Trump by larger margins, in some cases significantly larger margins than does Secretary Clinton.
I am going to be the nominee, and I want to spend a lot of my time, as you've seen me do, really taking on Trump.
The reason that we are going to do well in the remaining states, and the case we make to the superdelegates, is the Democratic Party has got to open up its doors in a way it hasn't to working people, to young people, to low-income people who are sick and tired of establishment politics and establishment economics.
I will be the nominee. I will be running against Donald Trump.
We need a campaign, an election coming up, which does not have 2 candidates who are really very, very strongly disliked.
I have 2 million more votes than Donald Trump. And I think voters, as opposed to, the kind of back and forth in the public arena, when voters show up to vote, they take that vote seriously.
I don't want to see the American people voting for the lesser of 2 evils.
We are going to demonstrate he has no ideas. There's no evidence he has any ideas about making America great, as he advertises. He seems to be particularly focused on making himself appear great. And as we go through this campaign, we're going to be demonstrating the hollowness of his rhetoric.
I want the American people to be voting for a vision of economic justice, of social justice, of environmental justice, of racial justice. That is the campaign we are running, and that's why we are getting the support we are.
I am very confident that the American people are going to want change. Every election is about the future. I've laid out very positive approaches.
If you look at the favorability ratings of Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, both of them have very, very high unfavorables.
We are stronger together in facing our internal challenges and our external ones. We are stronger together if we work to improve the economy, and that's going to mean trying to get the Republicans to do what will actually help produce more jobs, like we saw in the 1990s. We are stronger together when we have a bipartisan, even nonpartisan foreign policy that protects our country and that provides the kind of steady, strong, smart leadership that the rest of the world expects from us.
It is the function of every candidate, Bernie Sanders, Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump, to reach out to the American people and make the case why they should be supported.
My goal is to produce positive results for the American people, more good jobs, rising incomes, the kinds of tangible progress that I think people are yearning for and they need and deserve to see.
I have every confidence that if Hillary Clinton is prepared to stand up to the greed of corporate America and Wall Street, is prepared to be really strong on the issue of climate change, support, as I do, a tax on carbon, is prepared to say that the United States of America should join the rest of the industrialized world and guarantee health care to all people, paid family and medical leave, is prepared to say that the grotesque level of income and wealth inequality today in America, where almost all new income and wealth is going to the top 1%, if she is strong on those issues, yeah, I think she will win and win by a large vote.
certainly we're going to talk with him when he's ready to talk and listen to him, and we will take into account what he is asking for.